Hello, everyone. My name is Xuanhang. I'm from Kenneth Wang School of Law, Soochow University. The name of my essay is The Abortion Dilemma Through the Lens of Value Pluralism. Let's start. This is my content. It has 4 parts: introduction, an overview of value pluralism, ethical analysis of the abortion issue, conclusion. The issue of abortion has once again become a hot topic with the overturning of Roe v. Wade by the U.S. Federal Supreme Court. As an ancient ethical issue, there are numerous competing arguments around it. This has to do with the moral complexity of the abortion issue itself. Standing behind the plurality of views is a plurality of values, which leads to instability in policy, makes it difficult for the population to foresee the development of the law and increases distrust of the law. In a sense, an important source of human suffering is suppression and subjugation of difference by the unity of reason, not the absence of sufficient reason. In order to reconcile the many perspectives, Isaiah Berlin's pluralism of values is of great importance. He suggests that we should counter rational monism with pluralism, discover the foundational values that humans should share, reject the use of non-foundational values to construct a one-size-fits-all system, and respect the rationality of diversity. This article attempts to explain the legitimacy and methods of applying a value pluralist perspective to the issue of abortion by clarifying the basic views of value pluralism and the various schools of thought on abortion. Here comes an overview of value pluralism. So what is the source and connotations of value pluralism? Value pluralism is one of the most important propositions of Isaiah Berlin. He argued that there are many different ultimate values in the world of human life, often incompatible with each other, and that they can be in serious conflict, leading to some irreparable loss. Monism and the belief is a single standard, whether for reason or for emotion. It is often a source of profound satisfaction. Thus, it has a strong appeal to people. But such false beliefs often cause great human catastrophes in moral and political practice. Berlin repeatedly admonishes us to resist the temptation of metaphysical monism and to defend and embrace pluralistic values with a liberal and tolerant attitude. At the same time, is keenly aware that people have to make choices and sacrifices in the conflict between different ultimate values. In comparing the conflict between monist and purist values, Berlin sees the former as more dangerous. However, value pluralism also faces a number of dilemmas. They first include in the question that will lead to value relativism. Secondly, how can the double dilemma in Berlin's theory be avoided? These are the questions facing value pluralism. One of Berlin's argument against relativism is his firm belief in the existence of the common human horizon. Berlin believes that the values people hold to common human nature have a significant common basis. Another reason is his conviction that human beings have the ability to intuitively grasp the value pursuits of others. These suggest that humanly constructed values have boundaries and the minimum of variety, and that the different beliefs and values held by people can be communicated and understood by each other. An important understanding is that the various value pursuits cherished by human beings are themselves hierarchical. Some values are foundational, they are common to all human beings. On top of this, different national cultures have their own value pursuits. In his seemingly contradictory view, Berlin in fact recognizes both the unity of values and the diversity of values. Similarly, conflicts between values that are justifiable on the abstract level have the potential for reconciliation in a practical form. We should to abandon the once and for all foundationalism solution and to approach social and political life with an open mind. This paper therefore attempts to respond to a long-standing debate on abortion based on this anti-foundationalism approach. The legitimacy of applying a value pluralist perspective to the issue of abortion. The issue of abortion has been debated for a long time, and there are many different opinions. However, value pluralism, on the other hand, has always called for the abandonment of monolithic interpretative solution and for efforts to reach a better outcome on fundamental values through the negotiation of various groups. The basic methodological embodiment of value pluralism in the issue of abortion. The issue of abortion is an important and highly controversial part of the ethical debate in contemporary Western scholarship. Simply applying the principles of normative ethics to guide heretical issues that not allow for the reconciliation of controversial dilemmas and provide operational solution. In ethics, there is no single connect and unified theoretical principle that can solve all ethical and moral problems once and for all. Ethical principles and concrete moral situations are always in an interactive relationship. Therefore, the construction of some kind of once and for all theory should be abandoned and instead discover the common human horizon that we should share as human beings from the arguments of various schools of thought in practice. We are actively identifying the value and impact of various abortion options in practice and making adjustments. So what is so let's come to abortion in value pluralism perspective. According to value pluralism, the solution to a serious conflict of values should be to discover the fundamental value, the common human horizon, and to arrange a real-life compromise in adherence with it. In the case of abortion, what is the common human horizon? In my opinion, it is to prevent harm to those who are not at fault. In the abortion process, the fetus can be considered a human person until it has the capacity to survive and feel independently, but not a person until then. Likewise, the adult before that time is not at fault. But if he or she delays and aborts the fetus after it has acquired a degree of independent viability and cessation, he or she should be held responsible for the delay. And as it is in fact disrespectful to life and cannot be considered a person without fault. I come to my conclusion. This article argues that between the right to life of fetus and the woman's right to make decisions about her own body, one should apply a fundamental view of value pluralism, abandoning the temptation to find monistic solutions and taking a liberal and tolerant approach to the pursuit of multiple values. In the case of abortion, the author believes that it should be a matter of keeping people who are not at fault from being harmed. For this reason, I oppose both the denial of a woman's right to abortion and the absolute right to abortion at any stage of a woman's life. Thank you.